Hey guys, Cold here. Welcome to another day on the Free Brew account, day 88. Well, it's almost over actually. So 200 gems today picked up. Tomorrow picking up a legendary skill book, and then finally day 90, I'm picking up Dark Aethel, the third login champion acquired by this account, and finishing the 90 days on the account. I wanted to do like get arbiter before the 90 days were over, but it seems that it's a goal that I will not achieve, but I'm trying to, guys. I'm just stuck here at the Great Hole while the missions are kind of bugged, I think. Well, not the missions, the arena matchmaking is kind of bugged, and you see these kind of teams popping up in my against my team. Some of these are easy to beat, but these seem impossible, so I have to wait for refreshes, try and beat the easier teams. And then, all these I just can't beat. Honestly, even if I try, I just can't beat them. So I'll tell you guys what I did, well, yesterday after the video, and what I did the whole day today. So I did my next level 60 and, well, not level 60, 6 star. So Ketu now is level 45. Look at that. And with that, she manages to get an extra, I think it was 7 speed to her base speed. And also, she was able to equip this banner right here, which gives me a +4 and then a +2 here on speed. So 6 speed there and +7, so 13 speed upgrade to Ketu overall, matching here to 285 speed, guys. I'm really proud of her speed and how fast she can be with the gear that I have currently. I also did some of her masteries, gonna slowly get her that eagle eye to get an additional 50 accuracy, because that's gonna help me in the Doom Tower, honestly, and I'm really excited about that. So what I did today, guys, is I leveled quite a few champions for just getting more food for the next 6 star, because well, I need to get another 6 star going. Always need more 6 stars on free-to-play accounts. On my main account, I've got enough, and I can make whenever I want one. It's not an issue, but on free-to-play, it's a whole different issue. You feel the grind, like it hurts. It hurts to get a champion to 6 star. It hurts in your bones after you finish off, getting all those 5 stars. You feel it. So what I did today, I did a couple of level 40s, and then some more food, some level 20s right here. But the thing is, I leveled up my Sanguinea to level 50, and the reason was Nether Spider on the Doom Tower boss, and we'll go over and I'll show you how I beat that stage with her. So the real thing with her is how much she brings to the team for that Nether Spider. She was introduced after the Doom Tower was in, so I think she was developed or helped to develop mostly to beat the Nether Spider. I think she's fantastic in there. So this skill, Sacrificial Lump, is what makes her so good in there. Attacks one enemy, 75% chance of transferring all debuffs from this champion to the target. So when you do get some poisons on Sanguinea, although she is strong affinity versus Spirit Nether Spider, she can just transfer those poisons to the boss, and it helps you take it down. So removes all debuffs from all allies except this champion, and well, this is like a cleanse basically, except on her. But if you do the transfer of debuffs, it's like a cleanse on her as well. She also has a great continuous heal buff and a block debuffs, but the block debuffs doesn't work on Nether Spider because the poisons are applied regardless of if you have a block debuffs on or resistance. So that doesn't matter. What matters is, the heal. And then her A1, well, this doesn't matter for what we want her to do. Her leader slot has a increase all accuracy, all ally accuracy in Doom Tower battles by 55. This is needed for some situations, but honestly, wasn't really needed by me. Look at this. Look at how much accuracy I have in her. 212. I wasn't really trying to get some accuracy on her with a defense chest there, but I do have a lot of perception gear, just because I just love perception gear. This is the gear that I always craft. I don't craft anything else, and that's what I recommend to all newer players. This is an accuracy set, but even better because of the +5% buff, but also on how available this is to newer players. There's no reason not to farm at least the 5 stars when you have access to the forge, and you do your faction wars every single day. You pick up these forge items right here, and you can actually craft 4 to 5 star items, and it's not that hard to get 5 star items. Once you start getting higher levels of the faction wars, then you'll be picking up legendary materials, but that's quite later on. So at the point where I'm at, even the 4 to 5 stars are really good. I try not to craft them all the time. So even if I have some materials, I try not to just take them to 0. I just wait because I also want to be using my rank charms and my rarity charms so I can get the best possible benefit out of my crafting, and also of course getting some accuracy charms or speed charms, because these two are the most seeked out substats in my opinion from a perception gear. In terms of all the other charms like resistance, critical damage, critical rate, don't really need those compared to what speed can offer, you know, to my gear. What I would love if we could combine the charms on a gear, so pick up 4 charms and actually get all those on an item, that would be great. But I don't think Plarium would ever give us that possibility. So you see my gems are still stuck on over 2,000. The reason is I keep picking up some small rewards from all events or tournaments, or the daily login. I got 200 today and I actually used it, so I would have been about 2,300, but instead I'm at 2,000. And the reason is I'm doing the champion training, as I told you guys. The reason, the legendary skill tome, a void shard, epic skill tome, 65 gems, all these are so great, and I only need about 3,500 to pick them up. Well, almost 4,000 actually, so not 3,500, but still they're definitely worth it. The legendary skill tomes, very hard to get. Void shards, again, very hard to get for a free-to-play, even for a spender. These are best case scenario $2.5 to $3 each. And when you're free to play, every single void shard matters, and you're gonna see it on Friday when the 2x comes. You better watch that video, guys. It should be a ton of fun. The epic skill tome is okay, but I still need to stack them up again. I think I got one today from clan boss. I actually got one legendary skill tome from a clan boss, so now I have more legendary skill tomes than epic skill tomes. But I won't be using my legendary skill tomes anytime soon. Even if when I pick up arbiter, these are not essential to be put on arbiter compared to other legendaries that I could be summoning anytime soon. So we'll see about that. So let me show you on how I beat the nether spider. So in terms of Doom Tower progression, look at that. I'm on stage 70 actually, finished 69, finished 69 today. But I couldn't do the secret room because it's Skinwalker faction only, and I have, I think, only one champion, 2 champions that are usable here, but they're not even. Let me move my camera here. So look at that. I barely have any champions. Maybe Yaga could be used here, but I'm not gonna level champions to even try this. You know, I know the difficulty here. There's no way I can do this. Even for my whole clan, only this guy did it, and he has at least 2 one 6-star, is that? Yeah, 1 6-star level 60, all the others level 40 to do it, and I bet it still took him a while. Right guys, so this is the team that I'll be beating this nether spider again. Just to show you on how this works, I put in Iron Brago there in the lead instead of Sanguinea. I don't need that extra accuracy on my champions. I think I'm just fine with everybody doing what they have. I'll use my skills here, but I will not be using here the skills on wave 2. The reason is just I want all my cooldowns ready for the big boss, and the big boss has some annoying moves, and because my Sanguinea is not booked, she has like a 5-turn cooldown on that sacrificial lamb, her A3, which transfers the debuff from her at a 75% chance, and also cleanses everybody. So I have to be very, very careful, even with the AoE now with Saito. I don't want to use that because that's going to be used to kill off the spiralings. The reason you want to kill off the spiralings is this doesn't work on auto, okay? AoE attacks don't work on auto on nether spider, for the plain reason being that's how they got programmed by the designers, because the spiralings, when they get attacked, they have the counterattack buff on them. They will be healing the big nether spider, so you don't want to be proccing that heal all the time. The nether spider will not die, and you don't want to have that happening. You want to actually take down the boss. So we got very low with Sanguinea over there. It's fine. Apothecary is going to be healing there. We might not even need the heal actually, just because of how this whole team works. So I'm going to be boosting speed here. I will not be doing the AoE. And now, or should I be doing it? Yeah, I'll do the Sanguinea is a little bit too low for my liking. Wow, look at all those poisons. Okay, so here Iron Bagel will do his big AoE here because I want the Spiralings to die. So now Sanguinea, look at all those poisons that will be transferred to the boss. 75% chance, of course. But everybody else, look at all those poisons. If the spider took a turn, by the way, she would have done this. Tags all enemies at the start of each turn, deals damage from all poison debuffs on each enemy instantly. This is why you need this cleanse at this moment. Okay, the debuff transfer doesn't really have to happen, but the cleanse on everybody else really has to happen. So here we transfer, look at all those poisons, and you're gonna see how much damage that will actually do to the big spider here. So look at the spider's health when she takes a turn. Okay, so we're gonna heal Sanguinea. She's low. Look at that, all that damage there, just through the debuff transfer. Honestly, it should have been a bit more, but I think it's capped the amount of damage done by poisons. So Sanguinea provides extra support. Look at that. Look at all those buffs that we have. And when we do have the extended duration of buffs from God Security, then it just becomes crazy. The amount of buffs that we have on our team is just becomes it becomes crazy. This synergy is so good, and I actually don't use Sanguinea for progression. I use Althar, who is another great one for just progression. And the reason for that is he has poisons. Poisons are always good in killing the ads on waves. It's just a nice amount of damage that you don't really take into account, but over a lot of turns, over you know, when you have a tanky setup like this, poisons actually do matter, and only Saito can really do all the work all the time. So 2 more turns for Sacrificial Lamb, unfortunately. So when the big spider takes a turn, it's gonna be tough for me. So here I want to take down the ads. That's why I was saving the A3 from Saito. Here I want to be as healthy as possible with Sanguinea. So I'm gonna wait to get a few turns going. Let's put that speed, that defense up, but I don't think that's gonna be enough. Look at that lifesteal set, doing some work, but the boss now I think is gonna kill off somebody. Hope it's not Sanguinea. Look at that. Did you see the proc there? So that proc was was from God Security. Just because of how strong this spider is. So definitely the books will be useful for Sanguinea getting that cooldown down, but that might not always be possible. So here we want to get some more speed, get some more turns going. I still have the Sacrificial Lamb available, but I'm gonna use this A2. Do A2 here with Saito. Look at that, nice amount of damage. And trying to keep God Security up. She's my only reviver. I need her to revive in case Sanguinea dies. Look at all that damage. Just hate the amount of poisons that are applied to my team. And we should take this spider down. That's the time that I did it before. About 5 minutes. Let's do this. Oh yeah, he's just going down. Let's get a speed up going. Boss takes a turn, just applies poisons. Or is it going to be next turn? Yeah, it's going to be this turn. She's going to be applying a ton of poisons. The same thing again. Sanguinea takes a turn. Sacrificial Lamb. Look at that. Big cleanse. I'm not going to use A2 here because the big spider is just going to be healing when the counter attacks happen. Just go with A1s here. Waiting for the big boss to take a turn and die from the poisons, but we've got Iron Brago doing his A3. And this should be it. Once the boss takes a turn, it's over. There we go. Even War Master there proc. So this is how I've beaten Nether Spider Sanguinea, the MVP. Any cleanser will do. Even Spirit Host will work, but you need to be rotating that cleanse all the time. It's very essential to do it when the poisons are up on your whole team and have it rotate. So you might need to be doing those battles on manual. You don't have to beat them on auto all the time. Once you find a stage that you're comfortable in farming on auto, that's when you farm the Doom Tower, and that's what I suggest you guys doing. In terms of clan boss, by the way, I don't give regular updates, but I do have still, you know, a 3-key team. Sometimes it's a 2-key, sometimes a 3-key. If it's not a 2-key on both times, then it's gonna be a 3-key. You know, that's how it works. So 3-key on Nightmare, happy with that. 1-key on Brutal, happy with that again. When that happens, once we get a few more champions, we might actually be going for Ultra Nightmare. By the way, I think I had one spot for the clan, guys. 29 out of 30. Let me check very quickly if we have some applications. So let me check the first guy here. Need a clan, Brutal Nightmare, active player. I think actually this guy's a huge fan player from 20 days and interested in playing in your clan. And then YouTube follower. So I'll go for this guy who I saw his message first. Okay, that guy got in. So guys, thank you a lot for watching another day on the Free Brew account. Tomorrow we're getting that legendary skill book. I'm gonna do of course more daily updates on this. I don't plan on quitting this account anytime soon, especially with the dwarf fusion coming on the 13th of April. I'm really excited to bring that to you guys, my viewers, and bring you that free to play aspect of getting a fusion done. Although I'm a bit afraid, to be honest, on how Plarium is going to give us that fusion. The reason that I say this is because why would they announce a fusion like 2 weeks before it starts if it's not a difficult fusion where you need to have all resources ready and available, a lot of gems available, have you know, food available to be used as rank up material. Who knows? We the content creators don't know. We barely know anything. Honestly, we had the new bosses released today, and like 2 hours later those news were transferred to the players as well. So we don't really get the news way before anybody else. So thank you guys for watching another day on the Free Brew account. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a like down below, a comment. It helps the YouTube algorithm take this channel a little bit out since the BlueStacks sponsorship actually stopped. Anything helps, and you know, even a like or a comment definitely helps the channel out. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.